What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy Bearded Existence. Just wanted to get on here real quick, man. Figured I'd go ahead and go live, man. I actually was just shooting a video on grooming your mustache, and when I got to the end of the video, I realized I never hit the record button. So I got a little frustrated, came outside to chill out, and figured why not, man? I'll go ahead and go live and say what's up to y'all. The Bearded Shark is in here. What's going on, man? Michael Batts, what's going on? If y'all brothers can hear me, let me know. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me, just so I know my sound is okay. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Okay, that's what's up. Um, Michael Batts, what's good, brother? Zach Beard Guy Kane, what's up, fam? Sean P, what's going on, brother? Corey Turner, what's good, family? Youngstown, Ohio, appreciate that, fam. Shout out to everybody in Ohio. Zach Kane, Warren Mayo, salute to you too, brother. All right, the Bearded Shark says I hear you loud and clear. Yeah, man. I just made a rookie mistake, man. I was trying to shoot a video on the mustache trim, and messed around and didn't hit the record button. So I figured, man, why not, man? I was a little frustrated. Had a long day, rough day today, and figured I'd go ahead and go live. See if y'all had any questions. You know what I mean? Any comments, concerns, whatever, man. Just wanted to chop it up with y'all. Michael Batts, what's going on? Kim Mitchell, I'm trying to see the profile pic. What's going on, Kim? How you doing, man? How you doing, Kim? Billy Bonka, what up, fam? Michael Batts says it happened to the best of us. Yeah, man. Linda's League. I've been meaning to get back to you. I'm gonna hit you in the DM, man. I know you had sent me a message, and I had started to respond, and then I got tied up on something else. But I'm gonna hit you back. Hey, Kim, good to see you. Good to see you. Been a long time. Been a long time. Billy Bonka asks, do I comb under my beard? Yeah, absolutely. That's something I talk about a lot, is the under the beard and what I do for that, because underneath my beard is a lot more curlier and coarse than everywhere else. So what I would tend to do is, when my beard is damp at night, I'll twist it and then take the twist out in the morning. It's a lot of work, but it makes it a lot easier, and it would give my beard the effect of being blow dried. So that's what's up. Hey, pardon the yard in the background. If y'all see the yard in the background, season's just now turning over. Today is probably the warmest day we had so far this season, so I haven't even gotten out and really did any spring cleaning and cleaned anything up. So pardon that mess that y'all might see. How do you deal with shrinkage and breakage? Enver Harvey asks, how do I deal with shrinkage and breakage? The shrinkage issue, that's something I just talked about. I use my twisting technique, where I'll twist my beard when it's damp, and then I'll let it dry, and then I'll take the twist out once it's dry, and that'll prevent the shrinkage, as long as you don't get it wet again. Once it gets wet again, all bets is off, and it's going to shrink back up again. Breakage, you got to make sure you moisturize and deep condition. So I moisturize 3 times a week. When I say moisturize, it's a condition only wash. So I'll condition my beard at least 3 times a week, and I'll deep condition every other week. And that's definitely gonna bring your breakage and your split ends. It's gonna minimize that for you. Corey Turner, bro, trying to get my beard more full with no split ends. Yeah, basically what I just said, that's gonna help you out with them split ends. And then make sure your nighttime routine is on point. I did a video on that as well. That nighttime routine, man, you could take advantage of a lot of things. One of them not being outside in the elements. The other is you can go a little bit heavier and not worry about having a little bit too much on your beard when you're out in public. Now, you don't want to go overboard, because overboard's not good either, because you don't want to mess around and clog your pores and end up with ingrown hairs and bumps underneath your beard. So don't go overboard, but find that happy medium of what your beard actually absorbs and how your beard feels in the morning. Lux Vern says you got to try that the texturizer under your beard. It will blow it out so you can see the length of the natural curl, and also use a heavy moisturizer. Yeah, I'm not really a fan. I'm not really a fan, brother, of the texturizers. I never tried one. I mean, I just chalk it up to my texture is what it is. You know what I mean? I embrace it. I love it, and I'm just gonna rock with it, the way it is. Okay, so I'm gonna try and pronounce your name. Shaib Wadud asks, hey, what's up, fam? Question: I'm a mason dealing with concrete, block, brick, etc. Lots of dust gets in my beard along with the chemicals that come along with it. Is it okay for me to wash my beard every day? In those circumstances, now you probably won't have a choice. It is gonna be rough on the beard though to wash it every single day. Make sure you're using as mild a shampoo as you can, and make sure you condition, and make sure you use the right amount of products afterwards. Now, if you can, check out my Amazon shop, or just go online and look up beard buffs. They don't, it's a product that people use to keep their neck and their face out of the sun, and you can put your buff over your beard, and while you work, it's going to keep the dust and everything from getting into it. Columbia makes one. Make sure you don't get the ones that are cotton, because they're going to dry your beard out. Get the one that's mostly, it's like a polyester and a couple other fabrics. You can check out my Amazon shop. The link is in the description of a lot of my videos. So if not, you can go on Columbia's website. You can go on Amazon and just look up Columbia Buff, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Corey Turner asks, am I on Instagram? Yeah, absolutely, Corey. Bearded_existence on Instagram. I don't like all that greasy stuff in my beard. Let's see. Yeah, SDMF Anthony says he does not like that greasy stuff in his beard. Yeah, so I mean, basically, all you got to do is find what works for you, man, and find a product that's not, too greasy, too oily, and if you don't need it, by all means, don't use it. You know what I mean? And you'll be good. Nola Hood at 504. I pack beeswax in my beard. Can you help me get it out? How? All right, so it sounds like you went a little bit too heavy on the beeswax. They do make clarifying shampoos. You can use a clarifying shampoo to get rid of the wax. You're gonna have to use warmer water to kind of melt it while you're trying to wash it out. The other thing you could do is you can mix apple cider vinegar and water. Do a small amount of apple cider vinegar. I use a Poland Springs bottle to mix it. I'll probably put about yay much, and then fill the rest up with water. Then I'll convert it into a spray bottle. Use that in the shower, and that's gonna get all that beeswax out for you. All right. Or if you don't want to go through that trouble, you can get a clarifying shampoo. They are gonna be harsh. They are gonna strip your beard. So afterwards, make sure you condition, and I might even consider doing a deep condition after that. Do you separate your mustache from beard, or comb or brush it together? Yeah, I separate it. You weren't here in the beginning of the video, probably. I actually just filmed a video on the mustache, and what I do, and how I maintain it, how I trim it, and I didn't hit the record button, so I talked for about 30 minutes, and my camera wasn't on. So I don't know. I might go ahead and do it again. Your brother was feeling a little bit discouraged after that, So I came outside to sit down and have a cold one, and I just decided to go live spur of the moment. But yeah, I separate my mustache when I'm trimming, and I separate it, and I comb my beard and my mustache separately. Is beard oil good to use for the summer? Yeah, I use beard oil all year round. You just may not want to use as much in the summer as you would use, in the winter. Of course, you're gonna back down a little bit in the warmer months. But definitely, I definitely use beard oil all year round. Mike Wilson says, what up, bro? What's going on, fam? How you, man? Moses Beard asks, how do you get the hairs to grow under your bottom lip? Um, it's basically, it's not something that I really did. It's basically genetics. You know what I mean? So genetics is what got my hair to grow under my bottom lip. Under my bottom lip is actually, it's pretty sparse, so it's not as full as it may look. What I did was I just grew this a little bit longer, but you can see I don't have any hair under there. You know what I mean? So this little what they call that, the soul patch, I just grew it a little bit longer to compensate for the areas where there's no hair to make it look like it's full. But I don't really grow that much hair under there. You know. Yeah, man. So I'm just chilling today, man. It's a nice day. Um, I actually just finished earlier on clearing out another section of the yard, cut down like damn 4 trees, and cleared out an area so I can push my garden back. Um, so it's that time of year where I got to get out here and start getting to work, man. But I figured I'd just go ahead and take advantage of the day and just get me a little relaxation in right now. While I chop it up with y'all brothers. What is the best oil to promote growth and health? That's from Corey Turner. Corey, there's a lot of different oils that stimulate, supposed to, I'm going to put in quotation marks, supposed to stimulate beard growth. They're going to be oils that stimulate your follicles and that kind of thing. Really, beard growth is going to be health. So trying to get active, trying to be as healthy as possible. The oils and the stuff you do to your beard is actually really going to promote a healthy beard more than it's going to promote the growth of your beard. And of course, a healthy beard is going to grow a little bit more than an unhealthy beard. So oil by itself is not really going to just make your beard grow. You know what I'm saying? But just using a good quality oil, and there's some essential oils that help stimulate the follicles, stimulate your beard growth and get your blood flowing and everything. Those are going to be like my favorites. Essential oils are going to be peppermint, rosemary, lavender, tea tree, and then of course the regular carry oils that I use: apricot, almond, jojoba, argan, Jamaican black castor oil. And that's if you're making your own, if you're doing your own mix, castor oil, if you're doing your own mix of oils. But drink plenty of water, exercise if you can, stay healthy, eat healthy, make sure the beard that you have is as healthy as possible, and you're gonna have your best shot at growing the beard you're looking for. Herb Lane, what's good, fam? How you, man? Y'all brothers, pardon me if I'm not looking at the camera because I'm trying to read the chat, you know what I mean, and look at the camera at the same time. So, pardon me. Do you use balsamic vinegar on your beard? No, I don't. I don't use balsamic vinegar on my beard. I'll use apple cider vinegar, but not balsamic. I never heard about using balsamic vinegar. Best oil for a white beard. Hail Felipe Triguero asks, "What's the best oil for a white beard?" Um, that I don't have much experience with, unfortunately. So, in all honesty, I don't know. I have seen where people say the clearer oils, so the clearer beard oils that you use that don't have a yellow tint to it. Some people say the yellow tinted beard oils are gonna start turning your hair a little bit yellower. So use the clearer oil. So you just got to try and find the oils on the market that are a little bit more clearer than yellow. And the discoloration may also be buildup, so you may want to try the apple cider vinegar rinse that I talked about. Maybe do that once a month. Don't overdo it. You know what I mean? Once a month would probably be good, and that might help out with the discoloration of your white beard. How do you fix? D Walker says, how do you fix patches under your beard? First thing you got to identify, brother, is what is causing the patches. What is the reason for the patches? Are they patches that have always been there? Are they patches that have started? What are you doing differently? Are you doing something that's clogging your pores? Maybe you wanna see a dermatologist and see what they have to say about the the patches. If it's just patches because you've always had those patches and your beard has never grown in there, that may be something that has to do with genetics. But you may want to rule out something that you can fix first before you just chalk it up to genetics. So maybe you want to see a dermatologist. Maybe you want to start doing some facial cleanses. Make sure you get your face as clean and cleansed as possible. Clean those pores out. Keep everything open and clear, and see if that helps out. Let's see. Nolan 504 said I drink heavy. I don't know if he's talking about water or alcohol. You know what I mean? If you're talking about alcohol, I'll try and cut down a little bit, but I'm drinking a brew right now, so I feel you. Um, Two says amateur and probably boring question, but I will ask how long have you put on your beard and what you have now? I don't know, maybe he's asking how long have I had a beard? Shoot, man. I've had some type of facial hair consistently, probably for like, I don't know, man, 10 years. But within the last 3 years is when I decided I was gonna let it grow as much as possible and see how big I can get my beard to grow. STF MF Anthony says it doesn't matter if you have a black or white beard. In the end, many white men like me have very coarse beards and need butter and very thick oils, but it varies between men regardless of race. Okay, so he's saying that everybody needs beard butters. Yeah, everybody can definitely benefit, um, from butters and balms and oils. So that's definitely a true statement. My brother D Hyde is in the house. B the Barber, what's going on, fam? If y'all brothers are in this chat and are not a subscriber of my brother B the Barber, we actually do a live stream where we all go live together um, on Thursdays. And that's on B the Barber's channel. If y'all are not a subscriber of that brother, man, make sure y'all go on over there and subscribe to his channel. What's good, fam? How you, man? Spur of the moment, you know what I mean? Unplanned, impromptu, live session. Um, Chilling in the backyard with the I got some of your asparagus tips on the grill. Nah, I'm just joking, bro. I'm just joking, man. Nolan says, how do you feel about Boss Man beard products? I've never tried them, man. I haven't tried those yet. I keep saying I want to get to them, but I haven't tried them yet. Drew Marrow says, when is the best time to trim the beard ends? Should I wash it first? Should I put anything in it before trimming? I think that's a tricky question because I think it depends on your beard texture. If I were to wash or wet my beard first, it's gonna do some crazy things, and a lot of the different hairs are gonna shrink up, and I'm not gonna get an even cut. So I actually cut my beard as far away from my wash day as possible, usually on my wash day, so that way I've given all of the hairs a decent amount of time to drop down, so that when I do trim, it's an even trim, and then I'll go ahead and wash after my trim. So but it depends on if you don't have that problem with shrinkage and you don't have that problem with a real curly coarse beard. A lot of people do say a clean beard is you get a better cut with a clean beard. Willie Robinson says my beard is growing slow. Yeah, Willie, brother, man. Some people's beards just grow a little bit slower than others. A lot of times too, you're waking up every day and you're looking in the mirror and you're seeing your beard every day, so you may not realize the growth, and you don't realize that your beard is actually growing because you're seeing it consistently. But you can do things to try and increase your beard growth. Make sure you're taking a multivitamin. You can try biotin, vitamin E, get a nice workout routine in, and also drink plenty of water and see if that helps you out. Peter Barber says, awesome view. Yeah, brother, man. This is there's actually a farm behind me, and this time of year, they have like some horse things. They have horse jumps and whatever you call it, and they got some nice horses back there. And I usually get to watch them before the leaves turn. And once you get leaves on the trees, I can't see anything back there. But that's why I like this time of year. I don't hear any. Usually, you hear them on the loudspeaker. I don't hear nothing right now. So, but yeah, man, I like it out here, man. It's kind of real relaxing. So I appreciate the outdoors. Herb Lane says, "What's the best product for humidity?" Man, brother, that is $1 million question, man. Humidity is gonna do what it does on the beard. Actually, not a bad thing because it's just gonna make your beard not look the way you want to. But humidity actually, the moisture, the humid air actually helps your beard out a little bit. But I know you don't want to. You don't really want to deal with the humidity. I don't either because on a humid day or a rainy day, by the time I get to work, my beard's done so many different crazy things, man, that it doesn't really look kept. So what I'll do is on a humid day, I'll just pat my beard in as small as possible, so that way you don't have that uneven, disheveled look, and that's how I deal with it. But I don't think there's a product out there that's going to deal with humidity unless you went with like some type of crazy hairspray or something that's going to keep your beard from moving, which I'm going to recommend against doing. You know what I'm saying? Moses says, "You ever twist your beard up?" Absolutely. Every night. I probably have a couple videos showing my technique and how I twist my beard up. Alan Hammond say, "What's going on, X? What's good, fam? How you, man?" Yo, man, I just want to say real quick, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all that's in the chat. I know this was unexpected. I just turned on the live and went live, and I appreciate all y'all stopping through and chilling with your brother, man. I feel like we kind of just falling back and just chilling, and I ain't solo like how I am most of the times. You know what I mean? Maximilian Mueller says, "X, I haven't been watching your channel for a long time. It's nice to be back. How long did it take you to grow your beard the way it is right now?" Right now, I probably have 3 years. 3 years. I've only done two what I would call major cuts. So I did two major cuts within that 3 year time period. But this is a 3 year beard right now. What are the main ingredients beard product kits should have? Doug White says, "What's up, X? What are the main ingredients beard product kit should have?" Um, that's interesting. That's an interesting question. It really depends, man, on what you're looking for and what you're doing. Like, for example, I use different beard oils. I have two different mixtures of beard oils that I use, and if I use a butter or a balm or a moisturizer or a leave-in, I use a different beard oil for each. So depending on what you're trying to do, some oils have more sealing properties, and some oils will have more of a softening, moisturizing property in them. So it all depends. Some oils are going to just lock everything either in or out of your beard, and some oils are actually, when you put them in your beard, you're actually going to notice a difference in the softness, and your beard won't be as dry. Of course, anytime you're adding oil to your beard, part of the moisture that the oil provides is going to be from the actual water. So you're applying that to a damp beard. So you're applying your oil to a previously damp beard, and depending on what I'm doing, I may use oils that have heavy grapeseed or Jamaican black castor oil or jojoba oil when I'm looking to seal everything in. And when I'm not looking to do that, or I'm not using a moisturizer or a leave-in, I'm gonna use beard oils that don't have a heavy concentration of those three oils. So, it's really, you gotta just experiment and find which beard oils work best for you. I know a lot of times we get caught up in what beard oils smell the best, um, but sometimes you gotta, switch it up and see what oils um, work out better, for what you're trying to accomplish. Let's see. Nolan Hood at 504 says, "Are you a Saints fan?" No, I'm not, man. I'm not a Saints fan. M.A says, "No Bruce today." Yeah, I got a cold one. I got a cold one on deck. That's what the live streams are about. Yeah, definitely. Definitely, definitely. I like this unexpected, nice and laid back. Leo, Leo Sigmund. Appreciate that, man. Thanks for stopping through. Definitely appreciate everybody that stopped through and definitely dropping me some feedback and saying what's up to your boy. Robert Jordan, what's going on, King? How you, brother? Sean P. Jojoba and argan oil should be a constant in beard oil. Sean P. says jojoba and argan oil should be a constant in beard oil. So he likes argan and jojoba are Sean P.'s favorites. He said that should be in every beard oil. All right. Moses Beard, do you ever use a hot pick to comb your beard? Definitely not. I have never tried, used, or probably will ever put a hot pick in my beard. The pros versus the cons, the pluses and the minuses, the chance of the damage that those hot picks could possibly cause. I just embrace the curly texture, man, and it is what it is. And it may take a little bit longer for your beard to look longer because of the curly texture, but I just accept it, man. I'm not trying to use a product like that that's gonna straighten my beard out. Peter Barber says, y'all, you guys have a blessed and have a wonderful weekend. He'll see y'all Thursday. So my brother D is out. Hey, I appreciate you for stopping through, brother. I'm sure I'll talk to you before the weekend is up, or definitely before Thursday. Have a blessed weekend, brother, man, and I'll see you soon. Is Beard Michael Batch says, is Beard, I think he said Beard Bomb is what he meant to say. Beard Bomb good to use. Yeah, definitely. Beard Bomb is definitely good to use for a couple reasons. I use it up in this area, and it helps these hairs to lie down to give my beard a little bit of a neater appearance. I also use it in my mustache when I don't use mustache wax that often. So I'll use it in my mustache when I don't have any wax in it. And I also do notice when I put Beard Balm on top after everything else, it does soften up the outer shell of my beard from the conditioned properties of the Beard Balm. So yeah, Beard Balm's definitely a good product to use, and it keeps the flyaways down. I don't really go all up inside my beard with the balm, but I do put it on the outside shell when I'm done, just to hold everything in place. Sweet almond keeps my beard soft too. Yeah, definitely. Sweet almond is definitely something that I put in every one of my mixtures. So sweet almond is definitely one of my favorite oils, carrier oils. Maximilian Mueller says, "Have you ever struggled to grow out your beard and or use products to increase growth and density?" Greetings from Germany, all the way from Germany. I appreciate you being in the chat. Yeah, I actually did videos on that. You probably have to dig way back in the archives to find those, man, a long time ago. But when I first started growing my beard, my chin grew really fast. Everything else didn't. And it kind of just, I had like a crazy look, and hair didn't grow. Um, I did work out a lot more back then than I do now. So I was working out. I did use biotin, vitamin E. I added vitamin E back then to every single beard oil, whether I purchased them or I made my own. I added a couple drops of vitamin E oil to everything. So I don't know if that has something to do with the helping it out to grow. I also took vitamin E orally as well. So those are some of the things you can try. Let's see. Let me get back in here. Eric Owens says, much love from Chicago. Bearded existence, all praise to the Most High. Definitely, Eric Owen. Much love, man. Appreciate you stopping through. And definitely all praises to the Most High, for sure. Robert Jordan, Beard Hustle. Peace to you, bro. And the chat, Beard Gang. Boss Hog Outlaw says, peace, peace, and much love. Peace to the chat. Peace to you, boss. Boss Hog Outlaw. Boss Hog Outlaw. I got a sample pack of butters from Detroit Grooming, and they are great. SDMF Anthony says he got a sample pack from Detroit Grooming. Yeah, definitely. What are some of the scents? Scents that were in that sample pack? Let me know. I tried the Traverse City, the Leland, and the Cherry Tobacco. Are the only three I tried so far from Detroit. And I like all three. I like all three. D-Dub asked earlier, did you explain how to exfoliate? No, I did not. I did not explain how to exfoliate if you're talking about your skin. They do have a couple different exfoliators on the market. I have not explained how to do that. I haven't really exfoliated under my beard, man, ever. You know what I mean? The most exfoliating my beard has gotten is the cleansing of the apple cider vinegar rinse. Other than that, I've never used any of the charcoal and all the fancy exfoliators to do anything under the beard. I have used them on the face, but I have not used them in my beard at all. Or those fancy exfoliating gloves. I've never held one or felt one, but looking at it and the texture of it, I'm not gonna say I'm against them because, like I said, I never had one in my hand. But just looking from video perspective or from what I've seen online, I think it's a little bit too coarse, and you want to be careful rubbing that on your actual beard hairs, trying to get down to the skin. But if you can, just make sure if you do use those, you're focusing solely on the skin, and you're not really rubbing your beard with that. I think they're a little bit too harsh, harsh for the beard. Let's see. Boss Hog Outlaw says grab the 100% unrefined raw ivory shea butter. Yeah, definitely. When I first started on my beard journey, all I used was 100% African shea butter. And one of the things I liked about it a lot was on my wash day, if I put it in my beard when it was damp, it would minimize the shrinkage because it was so heavy and so thick. But African shea butter is definitely a plus. SDMF Anthony says he's headed out. Thanks for everything. Yeah, definitely. I appreciate you stopping through, man. Have a good weekend. Herb Lane says Leland and Corktown are awesome. Yeah, definitely. The Leland I do like, and the Corktown. What's the Corktown? Maybe that's the Cherry Tobacco. Is that called the Corktown? I think it might be. I'm not. I don't know all three of the names, but one of them has a red label. I think that's the Cherry Tobacco. One of them has the black label that I have, and then the Leland has a green label. I got so many products in the house sometimes, man. Just thinking about the different ones, man. I get thrown for a loop. Hey, the Nature's Bounty Skin, Hair, and Nails with biotin has worked great. Also for my beard growth and health. They are gummies twice a day. So MA says he used the Nature's Bounty Skin, Hair, and Nails with biotin. Yeah, I never tried the Nature's Bounty. I use the I use Solgar. I use the Solgar. I never tried very many other brands of vitamins. I've been using those for shoot, man, for as long as I can remember. Do you? Kadifa Smith says, do you rock a bald head? If so, do you use razors or clippers? Yeah, I got a bald head. Do I use razors or clippers? I use a razor. I use a razor, not a straight razor, but I use a razor. Robert Jordan, what's good, fam? He says, what do you think about Black Bear Brigade? I do like, I definitely like Black Bear Brigade, and and pardon me, I had a notification come through, and I definitely like their butters. Very unique. They're one of the only butters out on the market. Not, I shouldn't say that. There's very few butters out on the market that don't have beeswax in them, and Black Bear Brigade is one of them. Product smells good, works great in the beard, so they definitely get 2 thumbs up from me, man. I like Black Bear Brigade. Let's see. Boss Hog Outlaw says the ivory, no, not the yellow. Yeah, there's 2 of them. They have one that's a little bit lighter, and then they have the one that's the dark yellow. Um, I actually, I actually recently threw away. I had both in my bathroom, but I had them for so long because it comes in such a big tub that I had them, and when I opened them, they just didn't smell good, and I threw them away, and I haven't bought any more since then. But yeah, definitely, I do like the white one over the yellow. Sean P says he's tried Natural Bounties gummies and ate those in 4 days. Damn, brother, did you have to get your stomach pumped after eating? You ate you ate a bottle of gummies, vitamin gummies in 4 days. Damn, brother, your piss must have been glowing in the dark, man. Let's see. Fable Beard Co. Fable, man, appreciate that. Fable with the super chat. I appreciate you. A matter of fact, man, yeah, I didn't forget about you either. I know I gotta send you. I was supposed to go on the site and check out the products, and I haven't done that yet. But I'm gonna make sure I get to that this weekend. So I appreciate you, man. Thanks for stopping through. Appreciate the super chat, and I'm definitely gonna get on that website sometime this weekend. I just been real busy, man. I got the giveaway. Beer Hustle says he got the giveaway from Black Bear Brigade. The butter and oil is nice. I grabbed both cents. Okay, that's what's up. Do me a favor, Beer Hustle. I like to get feedback. So, you know, week, 2, 3 weeks down the road, let me know. You know what I mean? Drop me a message, drop me a DM, whatever, and let me know how you feel about the products and how they work for you. I like to get the feedback from the bearded community, especially when I recommend the product and you guys try it out. I like to know and like to get a gauge for how they work because everybody's beard is different and different things work for everybody differently. So I like to get some feedback on how the products impacted your beard. So do me a favor and let me know, man. You know how you feel about them after continued use. What do you use to keep your beard straight as it gets long? Twisting technique is about all I use. I twist my beard when it's damp, let it air dry overnight, or let it dry overnight. Take the twist out in the morning, and that's how I get it to get that blown out effect, and get everything looking even and get my underbeard to hang down. Sean P said he couldn't put down the gummies. They tasted too good. Man, so next time, maybe you don't want to buy the gummies, man. Maybe next time you want to buy the pills that you got to swallow. So that way you don't end up ODing on damn on gummy vitamins. Henry Thompson says, how good is emu oil? Um, I did a couple videos on emu. I like emu oil a lot. Emu oil help with my beard growth. I believe it's probably one of the best things that I have tried up to date. However, it's not something I would ever put on my beard to start my day because emu oil stinks. There's no way around that. It smells horrible, and you're gonna put something in your beard that smells horrible. So it's a toss up. Can you find something else that smells good that may potentially do the same thing? Yeah, you probably could. But I definitely have an affinity for emu oil. Let's see. That beard looks like it's on steroids and the peak performance, health, and life. I appreciate that, brother. I appreciate that. Henry Thompson says, "Is black seed oil good for your beard?" Yes, definitely. Black seed oil is not only good for your beard. Depending on the quality of black seed oil you buy, I have one. I wish I had it out here with me so I could show it to you, because I don't know the name of who makes it. But I put it in my oil, and I take it orally, and I can tell the difference um, in how I feel when I'm taking the black seed oil. So definitely good for you. Got the Black Bear Brigade butter myself pretty damn good in the Tanzanian sun. So Fable says he likes that Tanzanian sun. Yeah, definitely smells good, that Tanzanian sun. We got a super chat from Boogie Nate. Boogie Nate, I appreciate that, brother. Much love, X. Appreciate all the wisdom. Boogie Nate, man, I appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot, brother, man. I don't even know. You guys overwhelm me, man, and I feel obligated sometimes, even when I'm beat, when I'm tired, to shoot videos and come on and just touch y'all, man, because I feel like y'all part of my family. You know what I'm saying? So even though I haven't personally, physically met y'all brothers, man, you know what I mean? The energy and just the communication and everything we have, and just brothers coming together and chopping it up and talking and laying different issues out on the table and brothers helping each other out. I'm all for that, man. So I appreciate you, man, and everybody else in the chat. I think the bearded community, man, is a community where a lot of love gets shown, and it's good to surround yourself, um, with that. So I appreciate you. I don't want to go on no long rant, you know what I'm saying? But just want to let y'all brothers know, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all, man. Khalifa Smith says, "Did your beard grow since your last trim? It looks like it." Yes, it did, and I actually trimmed it again. Not a major trim, but I trimmed it again since then. And yeah, I'm definitely going through a spurt. And if y'all brothers don't know, this is growing season coming up. I don't know what part of the world y'all brothers live in, but here in the Northeast, it's been cold. It's starting to warm up, and this is when my beard is going to start to grow this time of year. So I'm looking forward to what I call the growing season. You know. Got another super chat, Fable Beard Code, man. I appreciate you for the YouTube hustle. Been at this 5 years and understand better than anyone. Fable, yeah, definitely. It is a lot of work, and a lot of people don't understand. Like, this type of work is the comments and the DMs and the messages. Especially for somebody like me that's not really a social media person. Um, it is a lot, man. And I don't like people to leave me comments and I don't respond. So I try to answer every single comment, and it can be a bit much. Always having your phone and always trying to respond to comments when you're not shooting videos, and it doubles. So every time you shoot a video, you're gonna have more comments, and you got other comments to respond to. But I appreciate all y'all so much that I'm gonna whatever it takes, man. I'm gonna make sure that I may miss a few, but I'm gonna make sure I get to all or as many as possible, man, because I got to show y'all the same amount of love y'all brothers is showing me. And Fable, I appreciate that, man. Appreciate you, and I'm definitely looking forward to hitting that site and trying them products out. Beard Hustle said Detroit Grooming Butters, Black Amber Cedar Velveteer, Beard Lavender and Orange, Corktown, Orchard Lake, and Orange and Vanilla. Damn, Beard Hustle sound like you have almost all of them. Yeah, Detroit Grooming is another one of the companies that I do like, and I do like the smells as well. I have not used my favorite ones from them in a minute because y'all brothers might know. I talked about it a few times, um, and I'm trying to. Well, I haven't smoked my pipe in a minute, and I'm trying to leave it alone altogether. And when I put that Corktown in my beard, it starts bringing back, you know, the aromas, the aromas. I think it's the Corktown, the cherry tobacco, whatever that is, of my pipe. I actually like the way my pipe smells in my beard. So I haven't used it because I'm trying to get in shape, man, and giving that smoking thing, I'm giving that up. You know what I mean? So definitely not good for you. And I'm trying to cut that out of my life, as well as a lot of other unhealthy things. You know what I mean? Um, how often should I pick my beard out? Ant the Peak Performance Health and Life says, how often should I pick my beard out? I pick my beard out twice a day, and that's it. I do it first thing in the morning, and I do it at night before bed. I don't pick my beard out any other times of the day, um, unless something's going on and I have to. If you do, keep a leave-in or some type of leave-in moisturizer or conditioner with you. Just put a little bit in your beard so you're not, you know, putting too much tension and stress on the beard, and just pick it out. Don't put so much that it's gonna, you know, curl and draw your beard up if you have a curly, coarse texture, and then just comb your beard out. Excuse me. I do not have the same. Blank says, I do not have the same beard density on both sides. Also, my beard grows very slow. Is this normal? Yes. Um, I have different areas of my beard that grow faster. This area here, from here up, grows faster than this area grows faster than this section. This section grows the fastest, and underneath my neck grows the slowest. You know what I mean? So yeah, definitely. There's different areas of the beard that grow differently depending. Um, you know, some people's beard all grows even, some people's don't. So one of the things I decided to do, because if you go to a barber and you have areas that grow faster, the way they trim it, you're gonna lose a lot of your length. So I decided that's why I went the first year without touching it, and then I went a second year, and without doing any major cuts, I started to trim like tiny bits, like you wouldn't even notice the trim. Um, just to get the slower growing areas to catch up so that when I did do a trim, everything was even and uniform. You know what I mean? So, yeah, you're definitely gonna have areas of the beard that don't grow as fast as others. Robert Jordan says, in the bearded community, do you think that there's separation between big beards and small beards? Um, that's an interesting question. Do I think there's a separation between big beards and small beards? Me personally, I would say no, because there's nobody out there that has a big beard didn't have a small beard at some point. Also, not everybody wants a big beard. You know, there's some people that like their beard shorter and they like to have their beards trimmed, whether it be for work, for business. That's just the look they desire. They're not really looking to have a bigger beard. Some people don't want to go through the stress and the struggle of going through the rough stages to get to a big beard, which I understand. Then you have other people that had big beards for a long time and got tired of them and cut it down to a short beard. So I definitely don't discriminate against shorter beards. There's no real thing that says a bigger beard is a better beard. Just having your beard bigger doesn't make your beard any better than anybody else's. You know what I mean? A beard is a beard. As long as you have some sort of beard on your face, man, I mean, you're good with me. Whether it be something you take down with a #1 guard and you keep it as close to the face as possible, or you have a big beard. A beard is a beard, you know? So I don't have no separation, you know, or any separation. I don't know about anybody else out there, but big, small, fat, tall, whatever, it's all good. Um, let's see. Oh, Beard Hustle says Mike from Detroit Groomer hooked him up. Thanks y'all. He also Beard Hustle, you're one of the winners from the giveaway, I guess. Appreciate that. I'm glad you. Thanks for stopping in on the live stream, and I'm glad you won the giveaway and you're enjoying the products. That's what's up. Rustic Mill R&R says, hey bro, what's going on, brother? How you, man? D Dub says, you might have covered this earlier, but besides genetics and patience, what are the best things to do to assist with beard growth? Um, there's a lot of things, man. Exercise, sleep, rest, water, Supplements, it's going to be vitamins, biotin, vitamin E, multivitamin, and take good care of your beard. Take good care of your beard and the skin underneath your beard. Keep your skin clear, fresh. You might want to mix in a apple cider vinegar rinse once a month, just to oh man, just to get all of the excess products out of your beard, and off your face and all that good stuff. Make sure though, because you will overstrip your beard if you don't mix it right. Ever on the side of caution, it's better to use not enough than to use too much apple cider vinegar. I did do a video on my mixture, and I don't measure, man. I'm that type. I cook the same way. I don't measure, so I use about that much in the bottom of a Poland Springs bottle, regular Poland Springs bottle. Fill the rest up with water, shake it up, and then I pour it into my sprayer, and that's what I use in the shower. Reggie Jackson asks, "How long have you been growing your beard from beginning start?" From beginning start. It's tough, man, because I had a beard for a long time, and then about 3 years ago, I just decided I was gonna see how big my beard could get. And before that, I kept my beard at probably like a number one guard on a set of clippers. And I had it like that probably for like 10 years. And then I decided to grow a bigger beard, and that's been about 3 years now. But I've had a beard for a long time. Long time. Robert Jordan says, okay, got it. Yeah, definitely, brother. Appreciate you once again, Robert Jordan. Beard Hustle says, good question, Robert. Yeah, for real, definitely was. Kebo Clark says, what up, big brother? Do you think testosterone will play a role with the beard? Respect, King. Hey, respect to you too, King. Yes, definitely. That is one of the ways to see who's floating around here with a lot of testosterone. Sometimes too much testosterone is not a good thing either. But yeah, testosterone definitely plays a part in beard growth. And there are things you can do to boost your testosterone. Exercise is one of them. And then, of course, they have over-the-counter testosterone boosters. I'm not sure how I feel about those. But definitely exercise is going to help. Exercise and blood flow. Black seed oil, we talked about that earlier, is also going to help with blood flow and circulation and health, overall vitality, and that's going to help with beard growth too. Anytime you get everything working together, you get all your organs functioning, and you get your blood flowing, and you're feeling good, and you'll know the difference in the way you feel when you're taking better care of yourself, and that's the time when you're going to have the best beard growth. Beard Hustle asks, do I co-wash every day, and have you tried pine tar soaps? No, I do not co-wash every day. I probably co-wash like three times a week, like 3 times a week, and then I shampoo and then condition, another time. So my beard gets conditioner 4 times a week. And have I tried pine tar soap? Yes, I did. I tried pine tar soap from one company. I cannot remember the company. And it had to be about 2 years ago. And unfortunately, I did not like it. It was a little bit, pardon me, I'm just looking, making sure they don't drop no bombs on me. And it was a little bit too strong for my beard, and it stripped me a lot. So, not to say they will all do that, but the one I tried did that. But a lot of people have a lot of good things to say about the pine tar. But I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. Bear Hustle says, X, do you co-wash? Okay, I just answered that. Billy Barker says, what daily products help soften your beard best? The best things to soften your beard is going to be moisture. So the amount of water that you can lock into your beard, or looks like my battery's gonna die, or if you use any leave-ins or moisturizers, and then you lock that in with a oil or a butter. I guess the geese, they want to be on my live stream today. Let me see. They threw my train of thought off. What he asked me. Do you think, where's the question? Where's the question? What do you think helps soften your beard? Okay. So moisturizer, water, and the butters is what helps to soften my beard up the most. And then locking everything in with the balm. I think it's the overall everything I do. Because on days that I use the balm on the outer shell and I use certain oils and it really locks everything in my beard, like right now, my beard feels super soft. Um, and today I used oil, butter, I got a balm in, and I used a beard moisturizer that I'm testing. A lot of people might say that's crazy. I got that much product in my beard, but that's what I do. My beard sucks it up, and I never have anything on my clothes, nothing on my shirts, my collars, nothing. So you just got to find that happy medium of what works and how much works for you. Kevin Sharp says Philly is in the building. Peace to you, Kevin. Appreciate you, and peace to everybody out there in Philly, man. Next door neighbor. If y'all don't know, I'm in Jersey, so Philly's right around the corner. They say high testosterone leads to hair loss on top. Yeah, that's the funny thing, man. Testosterone, DHT, those things play a different part on the head than they do on the beard. So you grow a bigger beard and have less hair on your head. So it's one of those things. It's a toss-up. I do see some brothers out there that do have both. Fortunately, I'm not one of them. You know what I mean? Um, So, yeah, definitely. DHT and testosterone both work in opposite. They fight each other when it comes to hair and beard growth. Beard Hustle says he got a roll. I appreciate you stopping through, though, brother, man. Thanks for stopping through. Thanks for dropping the comments and the feedback. And I'll have a blessed weekend, man. Kevin Sharp says, how do you manage under your neck? I talked about that a lot in this stream, and I did a couple videos. When my beard is damp, I twist under my neck. I apply my products, butter, oil, no balm under the neck. Twist it up, let it dry overnight. Take the twist out in the morning, and that's basically what I do. Troy Smith says he's a Jersey native. That's what's up. Jersey is in the house. Jersey strong, brothers. Y'all brothers be blessed. Time to step out with the fam. All right, Herb Lane, appreciate you stopping through, man. You and the fam have a blessed weekend, brother. Bear salute to you too. I have like 3% on the laptop, so when my laptop dies, I'm gonna lose the chat. So I'm probably gonna get off here in a minute. If y'all brothers have any other questions, now is the time to drop them, and so that if my laptop dies, I'm not gonna stay on here much longer after that happens, because I won't be able to really know what's going on in the chat. Let's see. I'm not. Let's see. I see so many people on Pinterest that have beards like yours, and no way have contacted them. So thank you exist on Pinterest. I haven't been. I guess I gotta check. I haven't been on Pinterest, so I guess I gotta check that out. Yeah. There are a lot of brothers out there, man, with big beards out there. And I haven't really had there's a couple of them that I chop it up with, but I haven't really had an opportunity to talk to a lot of them just to see, what they do and what they use and what they like. Gary Jackson says, what do you do to get the hair under your neck to get more length? I started using emu oil, but it seems like it's taking its time to work. Any suggestions? Yeah, the hair under your neck, man, it's a slow grower. It's a slow grower for me. So basically, it's just time, man, time and patience. If you notice that the emu is not working for you, switch it up, and that's one of the things I like to do too. Just like when you confuse your muscles when you're working in the gym, call me crazy, but I believe switching up products help your beard out as well, because I think your beard gets accustomed and used to certain things, and when you switch to something else, so find like 3 different products that you really like, and off and on, you know what I mean, bounce around. Don't stay on one consistently from month to month to month to month. You know, go a month or two, switch to something else, and then switch back and see if you notice a difference. Um, you know, that's just one of my techniques. All right, looks like Robert Jordan is out too. Says, all right, okay, thanks, X. Appreciate you. Robert Jordan, man, definitely, man. You know I appreciate you too, brother. If you're out, have a great weekend, man. Stay blessed, man. Stay safe. And I'm sure I'll see you on Thursday. Kibo Clark says, may the Lord bless you and your family. Travel safe, King. I'm out. Kibo, man, I really appreciate that, brother, man. May the Lord bless you and your fam too. And thank you much, brother. Stay blessed, stay safe, and have a great weekend, man. I know it's Saturday. It's about 7 o'clock here. Um, Stay blessed, man. Thanks for the feedback, and thanks for showing your brother love. Da, 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 da. D Dub says thoughts on boars, hair brushes, and natural wood combs. Um, Natural wood combs. I like natural wood combs. I got a love-hate relationship. The hate is I haven't found one that's big enough that I can actually use, so I don't use them. As long as you find a natural wood comb that's made, it's quality made comb. And when I say quality made, it just means they paid attention to detail. And being that it's wood, they really sanded it down and it's really smooth. And there's no rough edges or splinters. And they really took the time to use a fine sanding cloth or the finest possible paper they could use to get that comb as soft as possible or smooth as possible. I'm sorry. Um, but most wood combs are small, man, and the wood picks too. So I haven't found one that's big enough for me to use. So I got to use a product or a comb that's not as supposed to be as good as a wood comb. But it's just what I got to do till somebody makes a wood comb that's big enough. Boar's hair brushes. I don't really do too much brushing, so I don't really mess with the boar's hair brush um, on my beard. What carrier oil is best? Is the best scented? Oh man, most carrier oils don't really have strong scents. Um, so I don't really know, man. That's a good question. I really don't know. Most carrier oils don't carry too much of a scent, um, unless we're talking like Jamaican black castor oil, which smells really bad. But most carrier oils, when you mix them with most essential oils, they're gonna overpower the carrier oils, and you won't really smell the carriers. But most of them don't really have a strong scent. Willie Robertson says apple cider vinegar. How long do you leave it in your beer before you rinse it out? Oh wow, good question. Not too long, man. I would probably say if I had to count, man, I put it in maybe a minute or two. Put it in and basically put it in, get it all throughout the beard, and then I rinse it out. So not that long at all. Matt Williams says, when is your beard anniversary? How long have you had your beard? That is another great question. I do not know. I grew my beard and never really said, okay, this is the date and mark that date down. So I use landmarks, a lot of them from YouTube. When I made my first YouTube video, I had my beard for about a year. Um, so that's the way I judge it. I don't know what month I started. I don't know what day I started. So I'm giving rough estimates. You know what I mean? It was just one of those things where I just decided to do it. And I didn't even stumble upon the YouTube beard community until I was already a year in, damn near a year in. So, you know, I don't know. I didn't even know there was really even a year thing. I had never even heard about a year until after I was a year in. So, I don't know. Netter Gold has a wood comb. Valton Stinson says Netter Gold has a wood comb, has a good wood comb. Okay. Yeah, I think my brother Lump Vision did a video. No, it wasn't Lump Vision. It was Bearded Man 31. He did a video showing that Netter Gold wood comb, and it did look like it was pretty big. I haven't tried that one, but that is, you're right, I'm wrong. That is the biggest wood comb I saw, and that size wood comb probably will work for me. I haven't tried it. And thank you, I appreciate that. I'm going to take a mental note, and I'm going to try that one out. I got to get my hands on that. Blanc says, I live in Paris and would like to know what is the mystery of your beard? Is it genetic? Um, yeah, I'm sure a lot of it has to do with genetics, but I don't know. I got the biggest beard in my family, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Genetics and I guess care, maintenance, and how you take care of it, all plays a part in beard growth. Dalton Stinson says, do you still use emu oil? I have not used emu oil now. Shoot. It's probably been about 2 months. Probably been about 2 months, maybe. Maybe 2 months. I haven't used emu oil. I just got to place another order. But what happened is I've been testing out some leave-ins. So the leave-in will kind of take the place of what I was doing with the emu oil. So I haven't used emu oil because of that. And when I ran out, I just said, okay, since I'm testing these leave-in conditioners and these moisturizers, I'm not going to use the emu, and that's what I've been doing. So I'm in the testing phase of a couple different products. So we'll see how that works out for me. Marcus Goodman says, search on Etsy for wood comb. I bought plenty from eBay. Oh, okay, Marcus, you bought some nice size ones, because usually I see the real small wooden combs that would comb the face of my beard, but not get deep enough to give my beard the full uniform look. So maybe I got to check that out. Brothers, I'm at 2%. I'm at 2% um, on a laptop. So I know it's gonna die, and when it dies, I'm gonna lose all contact with y'all. So I'm gonna stay on here for like a few more seconds, and then I'm gonna hop off, man. I didn't really plan on going live, so my laptop wasn't charged anything. Damn, it's down to 1% now. My laptop wasn't charged anything, so this was kind of spur of the moment. So I wasn't really set up for this. Maybe it's something I'll do more often in the future. Um, if you weren't in here in the beginning, this kind of spurred out of me getting frustrated because I shot a whole video on the mustache and realized when I got done, I went to sit down to go edit my video, and the damn thing, I had never pushed the record button. So I was talking to myself. Um, so that's what made me come out here and jump on the live. Marcus says there's different makers on Etsy. Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna check that Etsy out. Kevin Sharp says he's out. Stay safe. I appreciate that, Kevin. Thanks for stopping through, man. You stay safe too, brother. One love to you too. Definitely. Definitely. All right, so if y'all brothers don't have any questions, I'll take 1 or 2 more questions before I hop off. If y'all brothers have any other questions, man, I'll go ahead and answer those. Backwash, Karam says, Shalom King, I'm out. Shalom to you too, King. Stay blessed, man. Have a good weekend. Kevin Sharp says X new name is Black Jesus 32. Nah, brother. I can't accept that one, man. I can't. Nah. I'm sorry, brother. I'm definitely not the Black Jesus for sure. Um, but I appreciate the love though. But nah, I can't accept that one. Gary Jackson, LOL. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so looks like my phone and my laptop is dying. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off, man. I appreciate each and every one of y'all stopping through and chopping it up with your brother. Um, this was good, man. This was good for me, man. Usually I like to come out here on the solo and take all the nature in and kind of get my head straight and be peaceful. But this kind of did the same thing for me, man. This was actually peaceful as well, and getting a chance to chop it up with my brothers is always a good thing. So I appreciate all y'all stopping through. Thanks for checking out the videos. Thanks for the feedback. Thanks for the love. Thanks for the support. And remember, I go live. I don't know if we're going to continue to do it every Thursday or every other Thursday. We're talking about that, but I go live on Thursdays on Beater Barber's YouTube channel. So if you're not a subscriber of his, subscribe so that you know. It's usually on Thursday around 7:30. We go live. So once again, I appreciate all of y'all. Everything is dying on me. I appreciate all y'all. Thanks for stopping through. And your boy Beard Existence, my brew done got cold on me doing all this talking. But your boy Beard Existence appreciates each and every one of y'all. And